No? Okay. Everybody ready to pitch? Yes. Mentors are more or less ready, but
So Triin adds in number 11, Martin Verre.
yeah, today is not that day when everybody can randomly come and pitch their idea. That was on Friday. Okay. Mentor speech võib-olla uus rubriik. Ei ole. Kas saad korraks friisida seda või? No kus sa tead, kas ta friisib või ei friisi? Nagu? Millest sa aru saad, et kas see on friis või ei ole? Nüüd on kõik tiimid siin. Okay. Let's start. How do I know when I can start? Okay. So, hello everybody. Welcome to the Digital Construction Hackathon Finals. So we started on Friday with 50 participants, 12 ideas pitched, and with 11 teams. First team didn't survive the first night, so now we have left 10 strongest ones. And this hackathon has been a journey for everybody. I think all the participants and also mentors and organizers have had some challenges. I hope and I know that everybody have. And here we are, thanks to amazing partners and organizers. Garage 48 as an organizer side, Remoto, Digital Construction Cluster, Ministry of Economic Affairs and Communications, Bauhub, Enterprise Estonia, Woodhouse Estonia, Werk, WDBA 2022, and this amazing building, Estonian Academy of Arts. Hands up for them. To kick this final pitching off, we have a few words by organizers and partners. First one is Madis, who you should already know. Who haven't met Madis, then I think you actually wasn't here. So, Madis, here you are.
Hello, everybody. Really happy to see all your faces in the final event. Many of you know that construction is one of the biggest industries in the world, and it's actually accountable of more than 10% of the global economy. And yet, it is one of the least digitalized industries, and we are here to solve that problem. And I can honestly say that all the ideas and pitches that I've heard, they definitely have like potential to fix and solve real problems in the industry. I'll tell a quick bit story of my own background with Garage Hackathons. I participated in the first hackathon 10 years ago now, in 2012. I was the first year student in Tartu University, and I pretty much fell in love in the first sight of this whole kind of industry of startups and hackathons and so on. And the next couple of years, I pretty much dived all in and got pulled into this world. I participated in every hackathon and event that I could. Learned a lot about what not to do, and failed with a couple of projects that didn't get anywhere. And I learned one thing, that you can have a great idea, but what is even more worth is having likely-minded people and finding the right team. And this type of event is a perfect place to find similar people to yourself and to whom you can build something great. Now, for the last 4 years, I've been building a construction startup myself, Remato, and after the first year, we started also going into different hackathons, and we got our first funding also from Garage 48 hackathon where we participated and won the first place, got 150,000 euros investment from Super Angel from that event. And that kind of kickstarted our story. Now we serve 350 construction companies in 5 different countries. We have a great team. We have fundraised a bit more than 2 million euros. But we are still kind of in a really early stage of our story, and there's lots of great things ahead. Now, I'm here 10 years after I participated in my first hackathon. I hope it won't take you that long, and you can definitely go way faster. And there's lots of great ideas, great people. Just keep working on those things. Doesn't matter what place you will get in this hackathon final. Keep working on the idea after the event, and I hope to see you in the next events, in the Estonian Startup Awards, newcomers, and so on. Thank you.
Thank you, Madis. We also have here Regina, who will talk a little bit about the Ehituse e-hüppe program. So here you are.
Hi from me. I'm Regina, also from the Ministry of Economy. You've met my colleague Jan here, I think, over the days. And I'm just here to remind you of the availability of free money, actually. In less than 2 weeks, to my knowledge, the first funding program that's specifically focused on the digitalization of the construction sector is opening. So we call it in Estonian the Ehituse e-hüpe. It stands for the e-leap in construction. And here's the key facts. Well, thanks to the European Recovery Facility, we have 4.5 million euros to give out over 3 years. There will be funding rounds twice a year, and as I said already in the beginning of October, opens the very first one. Projects that, well, we can give up to 200 grand to one project, and then the other half you have to find yourself. The focus of this program is really wide. We do support just buying software and, let's say, trainings, but we do also support developing your own software. So whatever you have cooked over this weekend is very welcome. You do need to have the legal body registered in Estonia for that. And last thing to say that it's kind of no news that there's also always a jury. There's always a jury whom you have to convince in the end. But you are very welcome to apply, and here's my name, and there's also the link to the website that gives already more information about this whole program. So just please come to us.
Thank you. Okay, but now it starts getting even more interesting. Soon you have the opportunity to pitch and show off what you have been building during the weekend. But like Regina said, there is always a jury, and jury is judging. This is their work. What the jury is judging, or what jury is taking attention of, is your prototype. What have you built during the hackathon? The business potential. Is it sustainable? How big is the impact? Is it scalable? Also your team and teamwork. Does it make sense that your team will continue with it? Like, do you have all necessary skills? How was the teamwork during the weekend? And also the quality of your pitch. How will you manage to present your idea? In the jury there are 5 members, and they will introduce themselves. First one, Jan. Can you say a few words about yourself?
Yeah, thank you. So my name is Jan Saar. I'm from the Ministry of Economic Affairs and Communications, colleague of Regina, as she just mentioned, and I would just like to reiterate the great program that she's running. And to all you hackers and teams out there, pay attention. This could be your next funding round from that program. So the 50% is up to the friends, family, and fools round, but I'm sure you can more or less handle that when you can tell them that 50% is already there. You just need to add a little bit more. So we hope the program will be really successful and give you a nice boost as well. And from my side, good luck to all the teams. I've seen great stuff over the weekend, and I'm really looking forward to the final pitches. Thank you.
Then Marion.
Right. Hi everyone. I'm Marian from a startup called Verk. I know many of you we met on Thursday's party already. But a few years ago actually, Verk was also participant in the same hackathon, and we won it. And today we're an operating startup in Scandinavia. So I'm very much looking forward to interesting pitches and new ideas that will become successful startups.
Thank you. Next one, Oliver.
Hello, my name is Oliver. First, when I start my career, I working in marketing and construction developing, but now I am lawyer at the City Council, and I have some experiences too with startups, and this is the reason why I'm here. Thank you.
And Oliver is also representing digital construction cluster. Yes. And Madis.
Yeah, you already heard from me, but I wish good luck to everybody.
Yes. So, and there will be me. You already know me. I've been mentoring in Garage Hackathons for a long time. And also I have previous experience in being jury member in hackathon, so I will also give my input today. So, but what is this competition all about? Is of course getting amazing experience, but why not to also add some cool prizes on top of it? We have post-hackathon mentorship by Madis Lehtmets and Lauri Andalainen. Then tickets to different conferences, WDBE 2020, Startup Day 2023, Latitude 59 2023, and also one of the team will get straight to the Prototron Top 50. So. Good one. At the same time, when we are here starting to listening your presentations, favorite of the audience contents is still on. So what it means that Garage posted on their website picture of each participating team and share it as crazy to get the most likes, because the one who will get the most likes will be favorite of the audience. So don't forget to share. But now it's enough of me talking, and let's continue with you. The system is that all teams will have 3 minutes for the pitch and 2 minutes for the Q&A. Jerry will ask questions. No one else will not ask questions. and I will tell you 2 names at the same time. One team who will be the first one to present, and the second one who should be ready to present next. So it means you can already come down and be ready to plug in your computer stuff when I say your name. So, but first one to start is Loadstar, and second who should be ready is Rematerial. Okay. Ooh. Good.
Okay. Hello, my name is Anni, and I would like to present you the Loadstar. We help steer your building project to meet carbon requirements before you even design it. I am building lifecycle assessment expert, and I help my clients, architects and building designers to calculate building carbon footprint for the project. I come in with my external expertise, and then I ask lots of questions from them, and then I put together carbon footprinting for the project. I would like to become jobless, and I really want my clients to calculate carbon footprint themselves. Loadstar offers possibility for the user to first spot and then eliminate any building design solutions that are carbon intensive, and that without any additional cost to the building project budget. So how it works, let me introduce you some of the basic features. First, the user is filling in very basic information about the project, such as building type, square meters of the building, number of stories, etc. Then the tool is generating first building option for the user based on this information, and also carbon footprint for this version. The carbon footprint is first shown as a lump sum, then by building material and by building element. The user is able to see the changes of the carbon footprint as they change the design live. And when the design is desirable, the user can save it and create a second design. So for example, when exchanging the external walls, the user can save then the second design, and then they can compare these 2 designs to each other. And through easy visualization, the user can tell which design solution is preferable. Our business model consists of 3 layers. The first layer is free, and it makes the tool available for anyone to use. And that is actually including all the features that the target audience should be using. But then it has second and third layer that will then include additional features, and that will be then priced based on the amount of features, and it's subscription based. We have already a client who is interested in our product, HML Project Management. They would like to sit down with us. And I believe this tool is easily scalable across Europe and broader, because building regulations will require carbon footprint assessments. My team consists of business and software developers, data analysts, and LCA expert like myself. And I believe if we had more time, we could launch the first version of Lodestar within 1 month for Estonia. Thank you.
Questions from the jury?
So first question, what's your plan after this weekend?
I'm not too sure. That's a very good question. I'm not too sure. I think, I know that this idea has lots of potential, and I am really convinced that this kind of product could sell very well everywhere in Europe. I use myself tools like this at the moment, and they have something similar available, but then they are not targeting the very early stage.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Who is the current target customer for this?
Architects and consultants who are advising clients on design options.
And did you build all this during the weekend, this hackathon, or is the calculation engine or the formulas, were they done before?
We did everything from scratch, but then the formulas are not yet, so there are a couple of design options that work, and not all of them work. So we made a work stream for 2, external walls and then floor slabs actually work with the formulas.
But they're based on actual scientific formulas that calculate the CO2?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Great, thanks.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So next team is Rematerial and Ensa.ai. Put yourselves ready. Okay.
Hi, my name is Elina and I'm from Rematerial. I'm today here with my team, Mart, Georgi, Alar, Asta and Jana. In Rematerial, our goal is to help construction companies become more sustainable while benefiting from it by profit. So, to build houses, we need building materials. Most materials are bought with about 10 to 30% of extra. In construction sites, you see a lot of unused materials. To construction company, it's extra cost for about 500 euros per container, just unused materials. I bet everyone here has someone who is trying to do some DIY construction at home. I think we can help both sides, construction companies and the private customers. So, in 2021, Estonian construction companies' revenue was about 2.6 billion euros. If we assume a couple of percentages of unused materials could be reused, then it makes up about 16 million euros worth of unused materials that are at the moment just disposed. So we would like to give you our website. We would like to take away from the construction company the hassle of putting up as a listing for your unused materials. We would like to take away communication and just give them some savings from this, while profiting ourselves, because of course we will take some percentage of sales. So in the future, we would like to make our company even bigger, try to sell to the bigger companies, and actually take away also some materials that could be recycled. This one is our website, and in this weekend we had our only idea, and actually we had one sales done already from construction company to a private person. So thank you.
Thank you. Questions from the jury?
Yeah, thanks for the pitch. How many construction companies have you validated your idea already?
At the moment, 4.
Hi. What do you think, how do you resolve the quarantine problem? For example, you buy something, but it's not working. For example, who fix it and who give the money back?
Before we sell unused materials, we have to ourselves check for the quality. And if we are sure the quality is good, we will sell it. Yes, of course, there may be some problems with it. We will try to solve it as easily for both sides as possible. If it needs to be changed, it needs to be changed. If it needs to be a new material, then so be it.
And what's the plan after this event?
I talked with my team. They said they all are interested in continuing with it. So I hope they are keeping their word.
Woo. Thank you very much. Let's continue with the next team, who is Kanda and Ensa.ai putting themselves ready. But you can come already here.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I want to thank organizers, mentors, and all the teams. It was so great pleasure for us to learn new things and just to progress. We are a team of 2 of us, me, Evgeny, and Dimitro. Dimitro is an expert in construction field, and I'm a solution architect and legal hacker. So before I'm talking about our solution, I want to share our philosophy in construction field. So we believe that client is responsible. He's responsible for awareness. He's responsible for trust, whom he trusts, and he's responsible for checking all things. Our solution is a legal platform to find the best construction team, to avoid all possible mistakes and also to avoid possible fines, to meet legal requirements. Let's just share benefits of our solution on the real example live. So let's imagine we want to build a nuclear bunker. Life is difficult. So you think about how to make a good deal, right? So it's about costs, about good price and quality. So how our solution helps you? First of all, we have competition. We have marketplace built in our solution, and you see a lot of architects, a lot of construction companies, and you choose the best price and this relationship offer and price. Next, you have built-in tools for controlling workflows. So you checking how it's going on construction stages. And it's all digital, that's why it's possible. Then we see it's a key feature. We digitally provide cooperation between architects and construction and the constructor builders. We see it's critical to have this collaboration from the beginning. So builders give feedback to architects, in architects control later on construction, during construction. That's how we get quality here. Then we get through our solution, we get digital history of your building. Why it's important? Okay, sometimes you sell things, right? Maybe your bunker will be good, business to the next, and selling to the next president will be very nice, right? So you have a digital proof that you are not selling shit, sorry. You are selling a thing which is verified by expert. It's not like, you know, кась в мешке. And it's a good thing, so your price justified. Actually, you can justify any kind of price. That's a good thing. Finally, you can go to India to travel and still control flows in the place. Yeah, why not? That's a good thing. Finally, price 500 euros, 2 years. Thank you.
Questions from the jury? And next team can already start coming here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't get who is the customer, who will pay this 500 euros?
Everyone. First of all, individual, absolutely, yeah. Relax, people. So, first of all, individual customer, business customer, engineers, construction company, 2 years, you pay once and use us in our platform for 2 years. Then, from zero, pay more. Thank you for the question.
Do you already have somebody who's ready to sign up to the platform? Have you validated this or agreed with anybody already?
We have one very good validation for us. It's our potential competitors. In this jury, I won't show who this person is. He pushed us during the whole these 2 days. For us, it is a clear signal we have potential. For us, it's verification that idea is good. Just build something.
And how are you going to attract all the contractors and engineers, designers to your platform? What's the if everybody pays, they also have to pay to be on your platform, or?
So it looks like this. The question whose initiative it is. If we start with the customer who goes in and invites other sites, then he can pay. Actually, we have this scheme when we can share this same sum will be shared between parties if they agree. If the construction company is interested, they they can still, because this is project based at the moment. We can make different schemes, but now as a legal hacker, there is one trick. Actually, in certain cases, I'm sorry to say to architects and also to construction companies, but they are forced to cooperate with us because laws are such.
Okay, thank you very much. So next team, Ensa.ai, and after them we will see and hear about nameless automation.
Hello everyone, I am Sanan Suleymanov, team lead of Ensa.ai. And firstly, I want to tell who is Ensa.ai. Ensa.ai provides efficient control of air ventilation system with its AI algorithm for intelligent building automation companies. But what's the problem? Right now, we are a group of people sitting in this room, but after a time we will leave, but this air ventilation system still will work. And according to the Energy Report Journal, HVAC is accountable about 38% of building energy consumption. And assume that this building consume like 100,000 euro a month for HVAC electricity consumption. And we say we can decrease this cost at least 20% with our solution. But what is our solution? We have developed machine learning model which can interface with your system through our API to predict occupancy level of the room to control your air ventilation system. How does it work? You just need to give humidity and CO2 data through our API, and it will give you the data about the prediction of the occupancy level. By using this data, you can control your air ventilation system. We also provide you the dashboard for visualization of CO2 and humidity data for the points that you want to control. And who is our customers and what is our business plan? Our business plan is based on the B2B, and customers are intelligent building automation companies. During this weekend, we contacted one of the greatest companies in this industry, which is R8 Tech, and we talked about the potential of our solution for their problems and controlling their system. And we will continue with them in later discussion. And pricing. We want to charge users yearly subscription, depending on the number of the points that you want to control in their buildings. We are Enso.ai. My team member is Sander Tsubulski, who is developer and graphic designer, and I am Sanan Sleimanov, who is developer and also team lead of Enso.ai. Let's save energy with AI. Thanks for your attention.
I'll just kick it off quickly. Can you please reiterate again who is the end user of your product? You mentioned R8, but they're offering a similar service to building operators. Are you going to compete with them, or are you going to offer your service to them?
Yes. R8 Tech is a company who provides building automation, like installation of the sensors and communicating them to their cloud system. And what we are providing them, we are providing a solution to control the HVAC system, which is connected to their system, cloud system. And they will use our API for controlling their HVAC system, their users' HVAC system much more efficiently.
How much did you build during this hackathon, and did you have anything already before?
Before we come here, we had machine learning model and the raw dashboard. And thanks to our mentors, we got feedback and we improved our user interface. And we worked on the business model, and we also communicating with potential customers and got feedback and validate our idea.
Thank you.
Thank you. So next team will be Nameless Automation. And after them, Quality.
Hello, Jerry and other listeners. I'm Markus, he's Mohsin, and we also have a teammate, Robin, and we are Nameless Automation. So if we ask people, what do they associate with summer? They'll probably say, oh, I go on a vacation with my friends and family, and go on the beach and sunbathe. But what we see is constant road construction. The roads are always closed. Those temporary roads are bumpy, constant traffic. So why is it like that? So firstly, in Estonia, you can't build roads in the winter because it's cold. And secondly, labor is expensive. So let's say a company has 4 road loaders. That means they have to have at least 12 people to operate them in a day. And in a year, that will cost the company about 300,000 euros. But what if one person could control the whole fleet? That would mean we only needed 3 people per day. That would reduce the costs of salaries by 75%. Our aim is to create or automate existing vehicles with a control module which consists of the computer, camera for object detection, and also sensors like LiDAR for measuring distances. The device would cost approximately 40K, so if the company would double the salaries of those 3 workers, they would break even in 1 year. Our target audience is big companies. We want to automate their whole fleet and link those vehicles up to our system. So let's say in 10 years when they have to upgrade their fleet, buy new vehicles, they can connect them to our platform because they're already familiar with our system. We already have one potential customer Verstorn. It's one of the biggest road construction companies in Estonia, and they were interested, and we have a phone appointment next week. So let's see what we've done so far. So we made an app. It works on Android, iOS, on tablets, and on smartphones. The company can see its fleet on the map. The green vehicles are moving, red ones are stopped because of an error, and gray ones are parked. If you press onto the vehicles, you can see additional info and also the status, and also what the vehicle is seeing is visualized in the app. Also, when any of the vehicles has any kind of error, it's gonna stop immediately, and the error is shown in the app. And I'm Markus from Nameless Automation, and we want to build roads autonomously. Thank you.
Thank you.
So will you need to build your own hardware as well, or you are just use some other hardware providers to automate the existing fleet?
Basically, the exactly same technology we need is used in agriculture. So you can buy the pieces for like 50,000 euros and put them onto your tractor, and your tractor becomes autonomous. We want to use the same pieces, but in a different place.
Hi. I saw that you have talented developers in your team, but how did you validate this with construction engineers or people working actually with the roads?
Well, in this event, we met one man who's a civil engineer, and he linked us up with people in the construction company, and yeah, we want info from them and on the internet.
Yeah, thank you. There's a lot of complexity involved when you're developing hardware as well. Do you have anybody on your team already who's a hardware engineer, or it's currently just software engineers?
Well, me and Robin, we both have a background of robotics and so on. So we have worked with image recognition and so on, but we need more help.
So next one, Qual IT, and after them we will see House AR. There you go.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Leo O'Neill, and I'm from Qual IT. And as we say, quality is in the eye of the beholder. I've 30 years experience in the construction industry. 5 of those I spent in and out of prison in the UK. Actually, just to verify, I was a consultant to the Home Office building prisons, so I wasn't incarcerated. But during that time, prison service is most rigid when it comes to construction. And what we've seen over the years, even in the prison service, was the mistakes rework considerable. In the construction industry today, 30% of rework is from mistakes, so 30% of construction. How do we mitigate that? There's software out there that can track it. There's all these apps that will allow you checklists to check off how you do it. But we're relying on human intervention, relying on experts that know the field and say they know what they're doing. And that's a problem. So over the years with me involved, I wanted to look at how we refine that. And one of the solutions was an AI-based computer vision software. So what we do is part of BIM, and with the BIM software, we're able to go in and scan the building, scan it on a regular basis, be it a daily or weekly basis. And in doing so, with the algorithm, if it comes up, we're able to scan. Now, we couldn't do a live version here because with BIM, we'd have to go in outside and show around you, but we've taken still shots of how it works. So basically, we come in and we're scanning the area. With this subject then, it'll ask us, press D, will it find a fault? It did. So the smoke detector. So then it'll prompt us to say, okay, press C, what this check is. And then with the algorithm, it actually tells you what the error is. So this is something that someone has missed, someone hasn't picked up on, but with the algorithm, it's able to detect, it goes back and it checks all of the software, checks all the standards, and it compares them to the standards, say, has it actually been installed correctly? So then you have the ability to actually then send a report to the construction company, the designer, and notify them in advance. Now, it doesn't completely mitigate the mistakes, but it reduces the number of mistakes and catches them as soon as possible. So it takes away that mistake from human error, which is one of the biggest problems. So again, you can rely on the checklist, but you're only as good as the experienced person you are. So there's two levels. Our main client is construction companies. We're talking to one of the largest construction companies, Balfour Beatty and O'Rourke in the UK. It's over a €300 billion industry. They love the idea, they love the technology, but they want to know, will it work? So this weekend, we worked with some of our developers to see how the algorithm would work and if it's possible. We were able to do so. So we're going off now next week, and I'm actually going to London and meeting with those construction companies to say, yes, it's possible. Now what we need to do is develop this software further. So we have a team, 7 or 8 people. We are looking for more. We've got IT specialists, sales, and that's it, I'm out of time. So thank you, and good evening.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Yeah, always. You mentioned AI in your solution.
Yes.
For that to make any significant impact, you need a huge amount of data to train.
Yeah, to train
AI.
computers. Yeah.
Where are you going to get the data?
It's built up from different algorithms, from photographs, from basically even Google search. Like Google can bring up different standard softwares. It's about inputting it as well manually. So it's in the initial setup, it's quite intricate, quite detailed. But then you're building that base and you're in computer training. So so amalgamation of that and engineers inputting it, that's where we plan to get the information from.
Who is exactly the customer and how you're making money?
Yeah, construction companies primarily is the customer, because they are usually hit with the costs. They're the ones that the mistakes occur, so they've got to recover the cost, so mitigating that cost. There's different licenses set up. So what we're looking at the moment is a simple license. It's about €90 per month per project. That will then be a simple version of what we're going around with the tablet, and we're scanning the area, and it's prompting you then to do the next commands. There's another license then what's about €1,800, but that's further on, and that means then automated. So Trimble, for example, Trimble were interested in saying how they could integrate that into their scanning system and say, well, how can we offer to the contractors this scanning system that will detect automatically and offer that service. So it's constantly updating. You're not waiting till the very end of the project and doing your as-builts, or you're not relating on, check down lists. That's the key.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So next one up is House AR, and after them, Supervision.
Hello everyone, my name is Toshi, and House AR is here to supercharge sales and marketing of real estate projects using augmented reality. But before that, let's look at the current state of market. When it comes to sales and marketing, the first thing that comes into my mind in real estate is landing pages. And landing pages are great. They are very unique, and they're full of images, rich text, and gives you potential house owners a very good idea of what they want to buy. And they can invest hundreds and thousands of euros right away, right? Except that is not the case. So let's see how House AR really solves that. So when you look at the House AR is a SaaS toolkit that enables real estate project managers and real estate companies to use their AR models, use 3D models to convert into AR models and display it using the companion app. So without further ado, let's have a demo. So when you go to the dashboard, the first thing that you see, there is a huge place, to upload your 3D models. We try to support IFCs, FBXs, and all the common formats. And then after that, when you submit it, the pipeline takes care of the rest. It is converted into AR models. And at the end, all you get is a pretty little cute embed code button that you now use to the landing pages that you just saw, making them more interesting. What do they do, you ask? When you click them, it actually triggers a QR code, which can open an augmented reality app that shows the model in real time. So when you look at the augmented reality model, you can either look at it from the exterior and look around the realistic textures of the thing and go around and look at it and look at it, or even go insane with it. When you go insane with it, you're inside it. And you can imagine in 1:1 scale how the building is going to look like. Discuss it with your family and friends and understand. So before making that house buying decision, you can be surer. And that's not it. When you do that, there's one important bit. It's just not the consumer experience. The real estate developers are now capable of getting huge data and analytics, because every time a user uses it, we can actually track its view time, its engagement, or my favorite of all, you can actually look at a heat map that derives it data of which are the spatial areas which can be used and which are not being used, so that real estate developers can understand and get a feedback loop going to understand and make compelling projects. So that's about the app. But when it comes to the future plans of the app, we are planning to create a portal where not only are we targeting the real estate industry in Tallinn, second of all, we have a huge digital twin. So that is going to be the digital twin API is going to be a raw material for that we can actually use existing and upcoming buildings of the structure. And hopefully, after the feedback that we received from one of our clients that we discussed it with, we're going to be on our way. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Questions from the jury?
So did you create everything during the hackathon that you showed, or did you have anything already built?
Everything was created during the hackathon, but the team formed, after the team formed, yeah, actually. But the thing is that we didn't create anything yesterday. It was just done day before yesterday. So we're pretty much sitting alone, talking to the mentors and understanding what are the future possibilities. So most of our work was done Friday night when everybody parties, but yeah.
So how many potential customers have you already validated this with?
So there is a prefabricated construction company that we were speaking to. And since prefabricated industries have a very low turnaround time, they usually don't end up making sample projects. So they told us that if they can replace their sample homes completely by AR, that is going to be great for them. So that was one feedback that we received from, there's a company called Schönes Haus. That's a German company for the prefabricated construction. So that's one.
We have time for one more question. Is there any?
What's the potential market you're aiming for? How big is the market for this kind of solution?
So when you just think about commercial and residential real estate, right? In Tallinn, the market has been growing ever since. So the ticket size is very huge. So even if you look at the local market of Tallinn, which is increasing, we can start with that. But this is something rather universal. So every real estate can use it potentially. It's just a SaaS tool based on a subscription.
Thank you. Thanks. So now it's time for the team supervision. And next one up is Tobu.
Hey, hello everyone. My name is Artyom, and I'm from Team Supervision. So one problem that we see in construction industry today is related to quality control during construction phase. So the issue is that typically today we have only one person who is responsible for quality control. And this person is expected to know everything about anything, which he doesn't, because it's not possible and it's normal. So we have situations where this person has some kind of a new project and he has to check some new elements that he has not any experience with before, the reality of this is that this check of quality control will be performed either poorly, either they don't check anything. So this leads us to a situation where we have structures and buildings which have lower durability than we expect, and also this can affect heavily safety quality of the structure. So this is the situation where we come into the play with our tool. We have a tool that will help quality inspectors to have understanding what kind of things need to be checked and how they can do those checks. It can even show them some explanation videos how to perform those checks. So after the user has done all the quality checks, he can upload the results into our application where this information will be stored for future references. And in the future, we can use this information to predict buildings and structure life expectancy. We can predict possible repair and maintaining works in advance through whole life cycle of the structure. So additional element from our application is communication. We help stakeholders, contractors, supervisors, and the owners to start speaking the same language. All of those parties will have clear understanding what needs to be checked and how to do it. So there will be no misunderstanding during construction phase and after. We have also clients, we are aiming for clients from sector of contractors, supervisors and owners. And our subscription will be project-based. So we have a cool team of 2 IT guys, few engineers, 1 BIM specialist, and your favorite presenter, me. So thank you, and I'm open for questions.
Thank you.
So how much of this did you build this weekend?
Everything we came only with an idea here, so yeah, we started like bouncing the idea like 2 weeks ago.
And
between us, in our head it was like a long time ago.
And regarding potential clients, did you manage over the weekend already to discuss with some of them or show them any of this?
Well, one potential client is actually our team member also. He has a lot of situations in his work life where client is asking expected life durability of some structures, and he cannot do it because there are no input data to use as a 0 point reference point.
What's your plan after the event?
Well, actually, we think to sit a little bit down and think through the whole concept of the idea and the future of it, because this checklist is only one part of it, and this is the part which we try to solve during this hackathon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So next one up is Tobu, and after them, actually, there is only one team left, Rexplorer.
Hey, I'm Rasmus from Tobu. So imagine this. We have just bought a new apartment less than a year ago, and now the ventilation system stops working. You think that this will be an easy fix, but then you stumble across the 120-page manual that your developer has given you. After flipping through all the pages, you think that you have found the solution. But then you order the piece, and it turns out you have misspelled one letter, and now you have to order everything again because the filter was 2 centimeters too short. This is a huge waste of money, time, and resources. And this is not applicable only to ventilators, but to every part of your house that needs to be repaired or that can break. In our current digital age, we have e-residency, we have e-health, we have e-health system, we have almost a digital ID, but we cannot put simple data of our houses into the cloud. Really? We at Tobu are trying to change that by building your home inside a phone. So now I will show you what we have done within the last 48 hours. But before, our idea is very simple. So when your house is being built, and the builders already have to fill in legal information, so legally have to fill in all the data about your house, and we will take that data and make it into a very simple digital technical passport about your home. So when you first log into our application, you click on the property you want to see information about, and then you will see the most basic information. So the room plan, and then on the right we have a little bit more information and reminders. So we will notify you when you need to repair something, or when some parts warranty is over. And of course you can conveniently order the parts through our website. And when you scroll down, then you have the detailed technical pass where you can search for a specific item or look through all the items, and when you click on the item, then you can see all the technical details and, if necessary, manuals and instruction videos. And of course, if you need any services related to that item or that exact model, then you can order it through us. We will make money by charging a small sum of each party involved. So the real estate developer will provide more value to their customer by using us, and we will, so for the first 2 years of the guarantee period that is legally required, they will pay us a small sum of money per square meter, and after that the client will pay us yearly 10 euros per year so that they can use our platform and all the services through us. And we will mainly generate money by making a 5 to 20% commission through the services. So that's how we plan to make money in the long term. We have also validated this with already 3 real estate developers in Estonia. Thank you.
So if I have one of those 500 pages PDFs, can I also upload it there and start using your service after that I have already bought the apartment?
Yeah, so we plan to acquire customers in 3 ways. So the first one is through new real estate developers when the house is being built. Then the second one is, as you mentioned, that you can upload your own data. We try to make it as simple as possible. And the third one, we see we can enter when old buildings are being renovated, then we can also make new digital passes for them. So this is the 3 ways we're currently focused on.
Yeah, thank you. Let me get this right. So when the guarantee period ends, the owner of the property should pay you a subscription fee, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if the owner doesn't want to pay you anymore? Will the owner be able to get all the data from your system?
No, then they can get this. So they can get 120 pages like physically. But so basically they have a choice after the 2 years. Do they want our digital system, or do they just want 120 pages of paper?
But what if the developer didn't give them any of the paper? They showed, oh, we have a nice system, you can use this one, and then they burned for heat. You know, it's very expensive to heat your house nowadays. They burned all the papers.
Well, the developer has to make it anyway due to the legal requirement, or the constructor has to make it. So they will have it just in case. But yeah.
Do you also have plans already after the hackathon?
Yeah. So next week we'll basically have arranged a meeting with one of the biggest, the biggest architectural firm in Finland, Arco, and we will talk with them. And yeah, we'll also participating in another program, and we'll try to get the idea going.
Thank you. So this is amazing what happens actually on Sunday afternoon between the last pitch drill and between the finals. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, Rexplorer.
Hi, I'm Henrik from Team Rexplorer, and we are a solar energy analytics startup. As you know, currently the energy crisis has accelerated the development of renewables. And we see on our field of work every day that new houses are being built already with planned solar panels on top of the roof. And also European Union has made legislation that in 4 years all public and commercial buildings must have solar panels integrated for energy efficiency. And so we came here to Digital Construction Hackathon to make an automated layout just by exporting ArchiCAD IFC file. This is our prototype. So all you need to do is out of your modeling software, export the file and upload it into our app. And then we will find all the necessary parameters and calculate the solar production, the dimensions, the layout that is possible to place on this roof. And it works no matter how complicated roof basically you will enter us. So before architects spend let's say a day, or we estimate like 99% of the time spent during this kind of first layout, we make it in seconds. So more than almost 100% faster. And by exporting this, you can then again work with it in your modeling software. Our business model, our pricing idea is that for freelancers, students, this is free. For small enterprises, there's a basic package of 29 euros and a pro license is 49 euros for unlimited usage. But basically, if like we researched, the European market is our addressable market, and there are around 300,000 architects. So if we manage to acquire, let's say, 20% of this available market as our users, this will mean we will achieve 2 million euros monthly recurring revenue. And we also looked into the competition, and there is just this is starting to develop and take off, we will say. In our team, I would like to thank everybody involved. It's our Explorer team, me, Ekaterina, our designer, Natalia, our engineer, and also developers, Arne and Killu. And also big thanks to Sten for participating, our architect, who gave us insights into what we didn't know before. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just to make it clear, I understand Rexplorer is a company service already existing before the hackathon. How much of this did you do over the weekend?
Yeah, so we did everything you see in the prototype except the calculation that we had before in how much it will generate electricity and how it will place it. But we did it from scratch about importing the IFC file. And we finalized the algorithm today morning, like 3 in the morning.
Okay, and it works thanks to IFC. It's not only limited to ArchiCAD, right? It works basically with every design software out there.
Yes, and also we were positively surprised that it works in different European countries. We don't need to actually mess with the coordinates that much, so we can scale it up easily.
More questions?
Do you have market validation that somebody is already willing to buy it?
Yeah, this is our kind of next step. So we want to start with architect companies, have a kind of a sales call or just these validation meetings. And also we're looking into real estate developers, because building big apartment house blocks could also be a great customer for us, for them to estimate how much electricity they will produce if they will incorporate solar panels.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So, who thought that this was pretty amazing what we saw. Okay. Cool. What happens now is that the jury will go and make the decision. Until that, you have time to chill and rest. And we will come back here 7:30, and then it will be clear who are the winners. Thank you. Well done. No. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Yeah, like I said, I know who's the winner, but I will not tell you yet. So, at first, that kind of super cool events never happen without super cool team. So, let's give a round of applause to the team. Thank you. Thank you, Jana. Thank you, Madis. Kadi, Liisa, and Jan. Woo! So this is the procedure. Everybody who are invited to the stage, you also have to be ready that the photo is taken. But not only teams, I think, or not only team, but I think all of you have had a lot of good discussions during the weekend with our amazing mentors. They are the core of Garage Hackathons, and nothing would happen without them. So let's thank the mentors. And all the mentors, please come to the stage. Ege, Helen, Jaan, Madis, Maarja, Martin, another Martin, Siim, Tarmo. Woo! Woohoo! And traditional picture. Woo! So I have another 10 or 11 slides before. Oh no, I don't have any more slides. Seems to be that it's time to reveal the secret. And as I was part of the jury, I can sincerely tell that it was awful, in that sense that the jury was nice and the teams were good, but making the decision, it was awful. There were so many amazing ideas, so many good pitches, so much progress, like, you know, everybody who were here on Friday, you see it. Did you see it? Some progress? So let's start with the favorite of the audience. Favorite of the audience, the award is tickets to Latitude 59, which is a startup conference happening in spring in Tallinn. And favorite of the audience is one team whose idea is super relevant, has a really high potential, and yeah, it's Loadstar. Yes, come here with the whole team. Woo! Oh, don't switch anything.
Son? Okay. Yeah, I would just like to thank my team and the mentors for your amazing feedback, and also some participants who've been giving really good feedback. Yeah, thank you.
Good work. And picture? So, to give the next prize, Jan, could you come and help me?
Yes,
Don't
I would
spoil,
be
don't
happy
spoil.
to. No, I won't spoil it. I'm making sure it's not visible to everybody. No, you don't see it yet. So it's my honor to give out the award for the best pitch. And I must say it was indeed difficult to really figure out who did give the best pitch, because all the pitches were, I must say, above average. And the teams did a really good job. And some of the teams really surprised me, at least, on how good they did. But there can still be only one winner. And after long deliberation, luckily we had... What is the award?
Yeah. What is the award?
I thought I was going to tell the name first,
No.
but okay. The award for the best pitch is tickets to the World of Digital Built Environment Summit, and I hope the team is free next week, because the event is already taking place next week in Helsinki and Tallinn, and it's a really packed program. So the team is really lucky to have it, I think. And I'll be there as well, by the way. So, yeah, that's always fun. So it's a really good crowd, really good people there. But no, seriously, it's a really good event. And I was just talking to one of the, not the last year, but the year before that, winners, Verk, and they mentioned they also went to WDB, and they managed to get a lot of good contacts from there for Finland and other places as well. So it's an international conference, and it's happening next week.
And the team will pitch there. Maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
I think so. There's still some details to work out, but the team definitely has to be able to pitch there and be ready to pitch, because they did a really awesome job here. And yeah, I think that's it. Or did I forget something?
Who's the team?
Oh, who's the team? Right, so that's what you're waiting for. I'm going on and on. So the best team, well, the best pitch was delivered by House AR. Come down, guys. Come on down. So, really good pitch, guys. Congratulations.
Congrats. Smile to the picture. So many cameras.
I just want to say that I'm super excited and honored, and we try to pitch even better, because I am so finicky about it that I remember the first time that I pitched the one-pager. It was a portrait mode, one-pager that I gave, and it was a landscape, and I remember telling her, hey, you know what, this is really bad. So yes, I'm going to be prepared, and thanks a lot. Again, thank you.
Thank you. So next, second runner-up. We'll see what's the award and who will get this. You look surprised.
We think this team and this product has good potential. And
what else? What is the award? What's the award? They will get mentoring from Lauri Antalainen, who is investor and really good mentor, especially in digital construction area and digitalizing area at all. Also member of Estonian Business Angel and so on. So the topics might get even further than just mentoring, if everything goes well. And there was something else, I think. No, that was it. Okay. No, there wasn't anything else. Just this mentoring with potential investor.
3, 1.
Explorer. Yeah, you can come here in random sequence. Don't have to be like. And smile to the camera. Woo! Yes, thank you. And next one, Marion will say something about the first runner-up.
Right. Hi. So the first runner-up, it was a tough discussion, but eventually we chose the team with excellent pitch, very attractive business model with potential many use cases that even the judges said that they would want to buy it, and who have very ambitious next steps already planned in their roadmap. And the winner for this, okay, I'll say the prize first. So the prizes are Startup Day tickets and a mentoring session with Madis. And the winner for this is Tobu. Woo!
Woohoo!
Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who has given advice to us and also who have helped us develop our idea. So yeah, on Friday we just talked with some people that we just had like a scrappy idea, and now we're already working prototype and looking to conquer the digital passport industry. So yeah, thank you, everyone.
Thank you. So I think now that's it, and we can go home. Or no? What's who's the winner? Madis knows. He has information.
Yeah. So first about the prize a bit. The winner will get the pass to the Prototon Top 50, and there's potential to show even new heights there. It was quite tough to choose the winner, and it was a team. It is a team who has a strong expertise. It's a strong team. It was also a great pitch, and it's a really rising market and has great business potential, and we can see it can be applied quite fast already. And the winner is Lodestar.
Woo! Congratulations. Come here to the center of the stage for the photo, group photo. And maybe group hug. Oh! Woo! And maybe you want to add something?
Yeah, I want to thank my partner Adam, who is at home and looking after our 3-month-old baby first. Adam, thank you. And then, of course, the team who has helped bring this to life. And yeah, I have no words. I really came here with just an idea and no team, and it's my first hackathon, so I'm just absolutely amazed. Like, thank you so much.
Thank you. So, but at the same time, I already start to reveal another well-kept secret, that actually you are all winners. And even if you don't get it right now, then no one can take away this 48 hours experience, mentoring, new connections, amazing energy. You have it, and that is what makes you winner. So I asked you to come to the stage, all the teams who participated. Yeah, all the teams, come to the stage. Woo. And please go a bit more to the center of the stage, because it's time for the group picture. Yes, yes. Okay, and also everybody else, please come to the picture. Your makeup is fine, except photographer. You please stay there. Woo! Woo! I just want to add a few more details. So, who still feels that they would like to continue working with their idea, or already have some new ideas? Then you can always go to the Garage 48 website, select one of the upcoming events, and already sign up to Pärnu or Wood or Food. But probably you all know how it works, just signing up to Garage events. So. Thank you.
Bye.